Hello there, this is Sammy 33, season 33, good number, around the corner. Not quite there yet, but there are some things that are changing. And I did want to talk about that. I'll talk about the more specific Florida State team goals here in a sec. And then in the next video, we'll do a deep dive and to kind of explain why some things have changed. So if you look here, Florida State, we're still here. We have the schedule inputted. Currently, my projected win goal is 4. Man, you see the overall 82. So it's really weird. The play now rating is different than the dynasty rating, though the players are pretty much the same, but the abilities are different. I don't know what's going on with that. It's confusing to me, but it doesn't matter. So you can see overall Florida State in 82. Offense is an 82, defense is an 82. We'll go with that. So as we know, the way that the coach contract breaks down is 40, 40, 20. That hasn't changed. 40% for participation, 40% based on your coach reports, then 20% for season success. Now, that season success is worth a total of 100 points, 20% of your grade, so to speak. Think of it as a high school class, college course. So it's broken down into 3 sections. Your win goal. So meet or exceed the win goal. Right now it's at 4. We only have one out of conference game. That is Florida, or I'll say Florida State, Florida, and the Catman. So we'll have to find 3 others. I know Boise will be one. We'll have to see what the other 2 are. Conference goals, a little bit different this season. Last season, I believe it was to make a bowl game. I don't remember off the top of my head. This one is different. 2 parts. Finish top 4 in the conference. That'll be an interesting one because you have to factor in tiebreakers, and that means that conference commissioners are going to get to do that calculus themselves. Good luck with that. And win 5 conference games, so going 5-3 in conference. Rivalry games, the same 3 as last season: Miami, Florida, and Clemson. Guess what? The same place as last season, too. At Clemson, at Florida, at home against Miami. Just the difference of when the games are getting played. So last season, Florida, of course, was played at the end. Miami was played near the end, closer to the end, whereas Clemson was played early on. So this schedule, I think I'll like a lot more because I'll get most of my out of conference games in before I jump into conference play. I hated last season with Block 1 having Boston College and Georgia Tech. I lost to Georgia Tech. I beat Boston College. They were both close games, but I'm still trying to work out the kinks with the team. I'd rather do that in out of conference because those games, I mean, are important. Every game is important in the regular season, but conference games are more important in my eyes. The question is, who's going to join the conference? The draft is going on, slowly going, but as we get closer to the actual hard date being set, I'm curious to see who'll take some of these other teams. So Wake Forest, Stanford, Pitt, Virginia still open on the schedule. D Nasty takes Miami. No, he's really happy to get them. I feel bad for Dealer because Dealer is a Miami fan as well. At least it's going in the team's going in the hands of another fan. You've got El Jefe staying with Clemson. So we had a good game last season. Hopefully it'll be the same. BT Run and Gun. Man, that is the name that I have not played in a long time. I remember back in the day where he covered or used the corner. Now that was very new to me. Someone using the outside corner to play with. So that'll be a fun game. And Homie, the tech god of the NDL, we've never played at all, cup or regular season. So he's got his team. I'm really excited to get to have a matchup with him. I've got to watch a couple of his games. I know the game that always stands out to me is the game against MC. Almost pulled off the upset in the Sun Belt. So we'll see. We'll see who fills out some of the other teams. Looking at the conference, I mean, there's a lot of empty spots here. You've got VT staying Mark staying there, Block staying with SMU, Sarge staying at Louisville, UF staying with Georgia Tech, myself staying jumper, going from the AAC to Duke. Pretty favorable schedule in terms of teams. We'll have to see how that plays out. El Jefe, you're back to back ACC champ, and then Boston College, a fan and a really good user player. So we've got a good group. And then looking at the cup, this will be interesting. So whoever gets Iowa as a Nebraska fan, I'm always motivated for that game. So that'll be on the road. South Carolina will be on the road. Georgia Southern will be the home team. Probably won't get to see that until day 2 of the draft, who takes them. But Real Dre, I played him before. It's been a while, and looking to see who gets Iowa. So that's the seeding for the Cup. Looking forward to that. But there is a big change that is in the bank and the win goal, and I'll get to that in the next video.